Hey, this is Mr. Coker with Foundations of Algebra Lesson 5.1, Metric Conversions. So, with metric conversions, we're talking about changing from one metric unit to another metric unit. So, I have this step chart written up here with the metric measurements. We have kilo, hecto, deco, the base unit, which means either grams, liters, or meters, deci, centi, and milli. So if it was, say, grams, we would have kilogram, hectogram, decogram, gram, decigram, centigram, and milligram. So each one is 10 times bigger or 10 times smaller than the one next to it. So as we go this way, as we're going up, we're getting bigger. And as we go down, the units are getting smaller. And so that you don't have to look at one of these charts every time, there are a couple of helpful mnemonics that can help people remember these metric measurements, metric units. The first one, and probably the most common that I've always heard, is King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. That's probably a very common one. You probably heard that one. The other one that I heard recently that I have to give credit to Mr. Sherman for is kiss her daily because divorce costs money. So I think that one's probably even better than the King Henry one. I've got 3 examples I'm going to go through, and I'm going to just jump into this first example, and I'll show you how easy it is to do. So, we're going to start with 20 decigrams. Notice I wrote a lowercase d because it's a smaller unit, deci. There's deco and deci. The small d, lowercase d, means deci in my example. So, we have 20 decigrams, and I'm going to write up here, I'm going to put a 20, okay? And there's a reason I'm rewriting it. What we're going to do is look, which direction do we go to find centi? Well, if you look, centi is to the right. So we're going to go to the right. How many steps do we take? We started on deci, we go to centi, so we move one time to the right. We move from this step to this step. So one time to the right. Shoot. We're doing this just because I'll get Freddie Freeman to help me. Do you agree, Freddie? He agrees. So, Freddie Freeman is going to start in deci. He's going to take one step down to centi. One step, again, to the right. So I'm going to do the right one step, okay? One to the right. And we're going to move the decimal place one to the right. Now, when we have a whole number, where's decimal? It's always at the end of the whole number. So 20 and then the decimal place. Well, I'm going to move that one to the right. Get a new decimal place. But wait, we have an empty spot. So what do we fill the empty spot in with? You probably know it's a 0. When we have that empty spot, we're filling it in with a 0. So I'm going to rewrite the answer as 200 centimeters. That makes sense. It moves by 10. It either increases by 10 or decreases by 10. Well, 20 times 10 is 200. We moved one time, so we should multiply by 10. We moved one time to the right, so we should multiply by 10. Second one, 10 milliliters compared to some number of hectoliters. Well, first of all, let's see what direction we're going. Who can help me with this one? Let's get Ronald Acuna. Ronald Acuna, can you help me? He's kind of saying yes. The head doesn't really isn't bobbling very well. But that's okay. 10 milliliters. So we're starting at milli. We're going to go to hecto. Remember, I'm going to count the steps. And which way are we going first of all? To go to hecto, we're going to the left. So I'm going to put, we're going some number to the left. That's a bad looking arrow. So we're going to the left. We're starting at milli. We're going to hecto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. By the way, the bet is separate. It didn't break. Yay. We have 5 to the left. Now, 5 to the left. Well, notice our 10. Remember, our decimal still at the end of the 10. If I move it 5 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, now I'll move my decimal here. Wait, but again, we have empty places. What do we put in? Of course, we put in zeros. So we have 0.0001 hectoliters. And by the way, notice I don't, when I move the decimal place, notice I'm not putting this 0 because I don't have to. We don't have to, for example, we don't write, if we have like 0.1, we don't write 0.1000000. We don't have to put any more zeros. Same here, we have 0.0001. Any zeros after it, we don't have to write. If you do, it's okay though, if it helps you. Okay, last one is going to go from kilograms to grams. So, for this one, I'll get some help from helioteuron. And again, can helioteuron help me? Yes. So I'm going to start at kilograms, a kilo. What direction is gram? Well, where's gram? We have kilo, hecto, deco, base, deci, centi, milli. Gram is a base unit. So which direction do we go? We go to the right. So our number's going to be getting bigger, not smaller. We have 201. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Only 3. And so we're going 3 to the right. Hopefully you can see. Hopefully my bobbleheads aren't in the way. So we're going to do 201. And I remember we're here. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. Again, we have blank spaces, so we fill in zeros. Now we get a big old number. Instead of 201, we have 201,000. Huge difference. So, in recapping, you're going to look at the unit that you're asked to measure, or that you're given, I should say. You're going to count, look